fun jersey. I like the colours of that.
The new, like the latest Arsenal range, they've got like a retro range that's going on. I need to get the jacket as well. The jacket is fucking
Same
sick. It's
colours?
like a spray jacket, but it's got like it just looks really cool. It's a really cool colourway.
A guy, I won't call him a friend, but
Good morning, party people. Welcome to the breakdown with Nath and Johnny. Today we're going to check out Millington Landslide. Continue.
I recently showed John Millington and he liked it. So I thought, they just dropped a brand new song, let's check it out together. They also got announced on Furnace Fest, which is really cool, because Furnace Fest was supposed to end, and then they're like, surprise, we're going to keep doing it because we're rad.
Surprise, bitches.
So there's a dude that I followed on Insta, TikTok years ago. He started a thing called the Queensland Football Club. He was a doctor, but he started like a fake jersey that said Queensland Football Club, which didn't exist, and then sold them, got a cease and desist.
Oh.
Did this whole thing with it.
Cease and desist from who though?
Maybe Queensland
Because if there's no Queensland Football
I don't know what it was. He got something that made him stop doing what he was doing, and then he sort of pivoted, and now he runs a genuine fashion label called Front Office.
Oh.
Front Office. Yeah. I don't love the name, to be honest. Front Office, but he's done some really, really cool things. He makes unique product, and he does this storytelling stuff in his Insta. I'll send one to you, because they're really interesting, where he talks through, like, this. He'll go through and be like, let's talk about sports jerseys and how they came to be, because that's how he started. He got a collaboration with Umbro. Umbro hit him up. Was like, here's access to our archives. Do what you want to do.
Cool.
So I just bought, to his last collection, I bought a jacket and track pants. Hasn't arrived yet, but he's like done like a new spin on older stuff. And the Umbro stuff from when we were kids, well, when you were in your mid-30s and I was a kid, was fucking sick. It was so cool. I loved, like, that was such a cool era of football.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's really cool as well. I like the
details, like the little Adidas emblem and stuff that's in there. Yeah, it's really cool. I'll see if I can find the...
While you do that, I'll talk to people. If you haven't checked out Millington before, they're like a new wave of ska, which is really, really fun. They have this like upbeat pop punk sensibilities, but throwing in the horns in there, and everyone likes it a little bit more horny. The last few songs that I've checked out from them have all been such bangers. They did a few covers, which is how I actually originally discovered them. They did like some Yellow Card and a few like pop punk classics, but in this ska variation. I showed some of them to Johnny, and then we checked out the last song recently. Yeah, it's a cool jacket.
It is cool.
Yeah, I like that. It looks less like that.
Less purpley.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Maybe it's just a weird saturation.
Yeah, they've got a whole retro range at the moment, which is really, really cool.
Fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to jump into one right now. Check it out. This one won't have a ton of views because they're not a huge band. So what we need you to do is go give them a follow on Spotify, follow them on Insta, spread this video around.
We will put the official link to the video in the description, as we always do. So if you're ever looking for the video of the band that we check out, scroll down there. Official video link will be there. Go and give it a watch. From that point, you can go to their socials, all their, Facebook, Insta, TikTok, all that. This is not just us talking music. We want to not only share music, but we urge you guys to go and check out these bands. Give them some love, give them some follows.
Unless we don't like them. If we check it out and say they're dickheads, don't do it.
Oh, well, if they are dickheads as people, fair enough. But we are lucky that we haven't met any of those. So, well, we have, but we wouldn't tell you.
We're the dickheads.
Yes.
We have better. Alright. Song's called Landslide. Let's get into it.
Oh, downbeat shirt. Cool. Sounds so much like Jordan from New Found Glory.
I said it last time.
Yeah.
He has that pundit tone.
Yes. It's very pungent.
'Cause every time I cross your mind and you just can't figure out
look like Nick Senham.
Yeah, I can see that. One of the things I really like about them is this is just a straight up pop punk song with horns.
Yeah.
The horns add a cool extra element, but it's still just a strong song without them. It's not reliant on that to be a good song.
No, I think that was like, for me, that was always the indicator or the point that I needed for a good ska band was I wanted to be able to enjoy the tune and the riffs still be quite prominent and it not be too heavily leaning on the horn section. And I think that was both Mighty Mighty Bosstones, probably the biggest well-known ska band of all time, I'd say.
Real Big Fish would be fine for that title.
Not in terms of mainstream success, I don't think.
I will look it up.
Because that impression that I get was phenomenally huge.
That one song,
that was like both their strongest point with those songs, but they also their weakest point. They had a lot of songs that I was just like, this is just filler.
Mighty Mighty Bosstones have more listeners on Spotify.
Yeah, but look, that's attributed probably largely to that one song.
True.
We go from here. Sometimes I want to disappear. Let's set some boundaries and make it clear that I'm not the guy that you thought you knew this year.
Okay.
Because I'm falling
I like that.
like a lonely line. And disconnected from everyone. Hey, we got it. Yeah, we got it. Hey, we got it. Okay. Like a landslide when I'm always bringing you down.
Chorus, really good chorus. Drummer is really good.
You just can't figure out misery when you look at me. I'm the cause of everything you hate. What goes around comes back again. No forgiveness for another fake friend. When the earth shakes, when you say that I'm the cause of
Up, down.
everything you hate.
Fire sax.
Very strong City Gold influence.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was very fun. They're really, really good. Look, ska is something that is not something that I find myself ever really listening to anymore. Maybe that's just because there's been a lack of bands in that genre that have really tickled my fancy. But they're really good. Like I said, strong Set Your Goals influence in the way that they mix that little sort of more hardcore element as well, especially at the end there.
Yeah, there's like some breakdowny moments.
And Newfound have done that from time to time. Drummer was really, really good. Drums are one thing that I like to pay a lot of attention to because I really enjoy drums. And it's always important to me to check out what the drummer is doing in their fills in terms of creativity and the little nuances that they can put in, like his cymbal chokes and just really cool little cymbal play and fills that he does. He was really good to watch. And then hearing him go out there and do the screaming boy at the end.
Yeah,
it's my thumbs up.
A tough boy screamy as well, which I liked.
Yeah.
So the top most popular ska bands of all time, The Specials, number one. 1.4 million still. They're from the 1970s, so they were like one of the originators of ska, which came around. Madness, and then it was Mighty Mighty Bosstones, Real Big Fish, and Toots and the Maytals.
Well, in your defense, Real Big Fish are the next behind Bosstones. So.
Yeah, well, I assume they would. Purely from like around the end of like Basketball, when that movie came out, they were the soundtrack of that movie.
I feel like those movies like American Pie and all that sort of stuff, they always had like your alt rock and then they would have like a ska song. Yeah, 100%.
Like,
very.
What was the
California teen movies and stuff like that?
American Pie had Blink.
It did,
and they actually had Blink in the movie as well, which fun. Yeah, I thought that was sick.
Oh, that's a fun one. What, if you can remember, has been your favourite crossover between music and film, where the band has either had the actors do stuff in the music video or the movie has had the band feature in there? Because obviously, like you've got, like you said, American Pie and Blink. Cannibal Corpse in Ace Ventura was a fun one.
Yeah.
I always remember from back in the day, like I was so big on movies, especially horror and 80s action movies. But I was also a fan of metal and 80s rock. So the big ones for me was the Terminator 2 Guns N' Roses film clip, For You Could Be Mine. That had like Arnold Schwarzenegger walking through.
Yeah.
And then the other one was the Dokken song Dream Warriors from I think it was Nightmare on Elm Street 3 or 4. And they had a music video that was actually really cool. It had the band playing in like Freddy's dream world and the girl interacting with the band and stuff. It was actually really well done. I think they did most of the soundtrack for that. But yeah, have you got one of those crossovers that really was like, oh, this is a cool moment?
What about Scotty Doesn't Know from Road Trip? Matt Damon was the frontman of the band. Shaved head.
I fucking forgot about that.
I
forgot that was Matt Damon.
Matt Damon played that. Yeah, what a weird, fun cameo in it, and they crushed that song. One super fun pop punk song.
Yeah,
so on brand for the movie, but also just fucking giant rock star vibes with like one of the biggest acts in the world at that time. Matt Damon being the frontman.
Yeah,
cool.
That's amazing.
Landslide from Millington, what do you guys think? If you didn't check out the last song we did from them, if that's your first time hearing them, what did you think of the band? Is that something you'd be interested in checking out more of? I'll add that to my pop punk playlist, which you can see down in the Spotify links down below. I think it's a good time.
Give them a view, give them a like, help their numbers. It really helps these young bands and these new
this film clip from theirs only has 3,000 views so far, so let's boost that up. If you watch this video, please go and watch theirs. That way, at least they'll get that many more views.
And share their videos around. Thank you very much. Take it easy.
Bye!